We are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring to you
the Beat Club podcast,
where producers are heard.
The best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe.
Here we keep it real about the music.
We keep these beats or we cut it. Simple and plain. With the help of our special guests and listeners worldwide.
If you wish to join our Beat Club Podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast.
And join our private producer group on Facebook by searching the Stu::Beat Club.
Check 1 2 check 1 2. What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin', everybody? I'm your host D Loops, aka Do It All Loops, and I'm here with my bros.
Trench, aka AV, was good.
Motivate Marin, how y'all feeling?
Yo, man. We're the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase as well as the Beat Club Podcast. We have our special guest on the show right now, man. Can we clap it up one time, man? Megazoyd's in the building. What's poppin', fellas? How you guys doing?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great? I love the G word. We were saying, man, this is long overdue, man. Long overdue. Marco Marcel, man. Chop on keys. You guys are beasts, man. And I just wanted to put something out there for the people that don't know you just yet. You know, before we actually have you guys introduce yourself, I want to play a little clip because about last year, you guys performed on my birthday. It was my birthday, right, Marin? Was that the Busta Rhyme joint? You guys went in, man, right? So I just want to say for the people that are tuning in, yes, these are producers, but these are also musicians that we have right now on the Beat Club Podcast. I want to play this clip because just the look on Chop's face, I feel like if Chop could sing, he has that face like if I could sing, this is what I would look like, but I'm gonna sing through these keys, man. I love this clip so much, man. So let's just take a look at it real quick, see what's good. Let's see what's up. Boom. Let me go back.
Get him, Chop! Get him, Chop!
Singing right now, baby.
Mr. Marco Marcel on the bass, y'all. Give it up for Marco one time, y'all. And last but not least, we got Jaleel Falk on the drums. Get a drummer song. Come on.
Yo, man. That's absolutely amazing on what you guys are capable of doing, bro.
And then a week later, the world closed.
The world is yours. Now the world closed. That shit crazy. But absolutely amazing, man. So I'm going to just clap it up for you guys one more time. You guys are beasts, man.
Yo,
shout out Jaleel.
Yeah, big up to Jaleel Falk, man. My bro Jaleel, man. Salute to him, man.
Up echelon.
So, man, now that we got you guys both on the show at the same time, man, I'm going to go around the room and see what's good with everybody first. But Motivate Marin, man, starting with you, bro. How are you doing today? And what cigar are you smoking on, bro?
All right, so this is a Fat Bottom Betty, one of my favorites. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. It's a really good cigar, man. One of my favorite joints. Who makes this? This is by Deadwood, which is a Drew Estate joint. So it's one of my favorite joints. But I'm good, man. I'm chilling. Today's my sister's birthday, so big up to my sister Jennifer. Happy birthday. I love you. I never celebrated Valentine's Day. This was always my way out of it. So thank you. But nah, man, big up to my little sister, man. I love my sister so much, man. And I honestly don't know where I would be without my little sister, man. She's been an anchor. She held me down through some of my toughest times. So salute to my sister Jennifer. Happy birthday. I love you.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. We're gonna give her an air horn just cause, man. You know, I'm fucking around with buttons. Shoot, we throwing out love messages. Trench, man, you up next?
Nah, bro. I'm chilling. You know I don't do Valentine's Day, bro.
All right. Well, yesterday was also National Black Love Day as well, man. So love you guys, man, just for being on the show.
I like that one better. I like that one way better.
Salute to you guys, man. Now, we were talking about it before the show actually started, but Marco Marcel, Chop on Keys, where are you guys from? Are you guys in the same neighborhood? Like, same town?
As far as like growing up, or as far as like where we live now?
As far as growing up and where you live now.
We're not even from the same state. He's Marco's from North Carolina. I'm from Massachusetts. But I was born in the Caribbean.
And then how did you guys end up?
Shout out your island, nigga.
Oh yeah,
I'm about to say
Dominica.
And then Marco, man. So you're not from the island. You see, where are you from?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Basically grew up here. Grew up there, and as soon as I graduated high school, I moved up to Boston.
And how did you guys end up connecting?
At Jubilee. Yeah.
Yep, we met at Jubilee Church. Yep.
And what was that like?
Didn't even know anything. Like, we were pretty, like, in the very beginning, like, our relationship, it was just like quiet, you know. It was just like, it was just basically strictly music. Like learning the notes up to the songs and everything at church, like doing rehearsal and everything. As soon as I said something about production, that's when the whole demeanor changed with us. It's just like, all right, he was like, yo, you make beats? I was like, yeah, I make beats. It's like, yo, let's link up then. And then after that, like he was showing me his beats, I was showing him my beats, and then one day he had dropped me off. It was at Moreland. You know, like, to make beats. And then he was like, yo, for real? And I was like, yeah. And then since then I was like, yo, you more than welcome to come through. And then since then,
how long has it been since that?
That was 6 years.
6 years ago.
6 years ago, yeah.
Yo, you guys have been doing some work. If it's only been 6 years, bro. I feel like I've known your name, Megazoyd, for at least 5 of those years, like dead ass.
Yeah, they've been on it. They've been on it, man. They've been on it. And I met them separately too. Like I met Marco through Berkeley through I think it was the Dilla Ensemble. I think where we
it was a Dilla Ensemble and J-Tronius.
Yep, J-Tronius, yep. And then Chop was through OFATs. OFATs kept telling me about, yo, Chop, yo, this dude's a beast. So I met them separately, worked with them separately, and then it all came together. Like they ended up teaming up and being who they are. So it's crazy. It's crazy how life works.
So, well, I can say this, man. I'm happy because now I got musicians, producers, the Geminis here to judge beats today. So there's gonna be some heavy criticism coming to the producer's direction. Also, if you guys don't know, because you're guests on the show today, we're trying to make at least 8 keep-its. If we get 8 keep-its, we're gonna make a beat tape with you guys that you guys get the name at the end of the show.
So think about that. Y'all got to name the beat tape.
All right, live. So we aiming for 8 keep-its or more. No trash is accepted. All trash is on the curb. So you know what it is, man. We're gonna make this happen. But you guys ready to listen to some beats?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Let's get into it. Let's get it. Let's go.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
right, y'all, what we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast. So we have a place called thebeatclubpodcast.com where producers can go and upload as many fire beats as possible. That's right, as many fire beats as possible. We're going to take a listen to all these beats for the first time ever and judge if we're going to keep it or cut it. If you would like to get your beat played on this show, well, not necessarily this show, but future shows, go to thebeatclubpodcast.com, hit the gray button and upload your MP3s, no waves, please, and make sure that they're labeled correctly. So, yes, our first time listening to all these beats. We're trying to get 8 keep it's so we can make a beat tape with Megazoyd, and hopefully that happens. You guys can let us know in the comments as well. If you would keep it, would you cut it, talk shit about it? I don't know. Open conversation. We're gonna make it happen, but try to show a little bit of love because it is Valentine's Day. But yeah, man. Marin, you saying something? You sound like you talk. You look like you talking shit.
I was talking a whole lot of shit, but nah, man. Shout out to GQ. Shout out to Taylor Made It. And I don't be knowing what's up with the Twitch names. Is that Exotic Butterfly, Anthony Beyond Games? I seen Queen Shar up there. So yeah, y'all, man.
Yeah, Avi know all the Twitch names, man. I don't know the Twitch names, man. But Trench, man,
right? Hope you feel better. She said she had an ear infection, man. That sucks.
Yeah, not everything fucks up your day. You got an ear infection. Someone talked to you wrong, a whisper, all that. Trench, man, who's first on the chopping block, bro?
All right. First up, we got First Official. This is called Stare Down.
All right, cool. And take a listen to right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, B Club, we got to talk about this one. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm going to go around the room and see what's good with the bros. Man, usually Marin says everything, so I'm not going to Marin first. I'm going to Trench. What's the word, Trench?
I think it was solid. It wasn't my favorite First Official beat, but I feel like it was perfect. Perfect instrumental for an artist to do some damage on. Just needed some bars. I'll keep it.
All right, cool. Motivate. What's the word?
Yeah, I agreed. You know what I'm saying? I see people in the comments saying, I heard better, good bones, potential. But yeah, it just needs, I just feel like this needs some bar work. I think this is just one of those joints that's like left enough room for a dope artist to spit. Like, very abstract, ambient sounds, light little sprinkles of this and that. So yeah, it just needs some bars. Like I would definitely rhyme to that for sure. Like, and just go off on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll keep it.
All right, cool. Marco Marcel, what's the word?
This beat is a safe beat. It's a safe beat. It's solid. It's not doing too much. It's right in the pocket. I can definitely hear Benny the Butcher on this. Definitely for this track. It's a solid beat. I hear this ripping on.
So you keeping it though?
Keep. It's a keep.
All right, man. Chop, man, you agree?
But shout out to First Official. That's the first man to give me an L in a battle. So respect.
You cutting this shit because of it, huh? You cutting it?
I'm gonna keep it.
All right. All right. So straight up keep. No feedback. You good on it?
Yeah, keep.
All right, cool, man. So it looks like it's a bunch of keep it's, man. Looks like almost like a unanimous at that. So let's throw it out there.
Did you keep it?
Yeah,
keep it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you ain't say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot right now. So,
okay.
Yeah. If I don't like some shit, I'll let you guys know. Right now, it's cool, though. It's all right.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Peter Perfect, by the way, too, man. He's bigging up the Stogie life, man. Yeah, we be on. Shout out to my bro, Peter Perfect.
Yo, Mary know everybody. Who we got next, bro?
All right. Next up, we got Works, and this is called Same Old Excuse.
Called Keep It.
We're using Keep It credit. All right, cool. We're gonna take lessons right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm just gonna ask the room. Is anybody here cutting this beat? Because I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a unanimous cut. Like, I honestly feel like he set this the beat in reverse by accident or something. Like, it's not like if I heard it playing forward, it might be like some crazy shit. So I don't know. Like, it definitely sounds like he was experimenting. You know, like we know what Works does. I felt like he just threw this out there at us. Just
Like he had like a channel muted or something like that and just sent it to us or something. I don't know.
I feel like he just sent it just as an experiment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, Marin said it. I agree.
Cut it.
This side. Let's get one more, man. Who we got?
Next up, we got Soul. Hold up. This is Rush Hour, actually, and it's called Last Train to Boston.
Oh my guys.
Dude, have you ever been on the last train? Like the last train? You see some creatures on the last
plenty
train.
of nights, bro. I don't miss taking the fucking T.
I've been on the last train to Oak Grove. That's what.
I ain't never gone out that far. I'm afraid to see what's out in Oak Grove.
Oak Grove, like so. Yeah.
Plenty of times, bro.
We're gonna orange line or red line, Marin?
All lines. I've been
that.
I've been on the last of every single one, even the blue line.
Braintree
too. Well, I know that's a wild story, but yeah, I've been on the last train for like all of them shits, bro. That's how we got around when we was young.
Fact.
So, no lie.
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk that talk. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around the room and talk to the bros, man. Anybody here cutting this beat?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Not
Any feedback for this beat? Chops, man. How did you feel about them keys? Was them keys?
I'm cut it. At first, I was liking it, but then like the execution of the drums or like the chop of the samples, I wasn't.
Just big no. I'm guessing so. So wait, Chop the only person cutting it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna let it rock. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, yeah. I'm
You cutting him as well, Marco?
keep it. I'm gonna keep
You
it.
keep it?
Yeah, shout out to Rush Hour though.
All right, cool. People online are saying keep it, cut it, sound smooth. The break sounded a bit empty, but the beat was brought back in. Solid record overall. So for the most part, people are rocking with it. Chop's on his own island right now, but it's all gravy.
Back to Dominica for you, bro. When the last time you been there?
When I was 10.
Damn, bro. We gotta go. You
21 years ago.
down there. Shit.
I honestly, I just be riding. I'm trying to get to the top so bad. It's like I don't even care about that. Like, I just want to.
So let me ask you a question. What is the top for you?
Like to the point where I'm like making money off music to the point where it's like I could be comfortable and I could take care of my family and I could do whatever I want. I don't have to depend on nobody.
That's all right. That's pretty straightforward shit.
That's simple. That's a good life.
Do you guys being a duo, like, do you guys share the same goals, or is it something where like you guys have separate goals musically?
I mean, I'm more trying to hit the hip hop world. He's more trying to hit the R&B world. But as far as like making it and taking care of our families, we're aligned.
Okay. So do you guys like being is it considered a duo or is it considered a band? Like, what is the label that you would say like is Megazoyd?
Megazoyd is a production team and a band.
And a band.
Yes.
And now is it just you two that make up Megazoyd, or is it some other entities?
We are the founders of Megazoyd, but we have other members as like Shane, he's our drummer. Efron, he's our bass player. So we have we have members too. Megazoyd.
And how did the name come about?
It came about, I think, who said it first? Me or you, Marco?
You said it first. It was for Jay-Z. It was that day.
Yeah, so the first day we made a beat with the first time we made a beat with each other, I said this, I was like, yo, this is like a Megazoyd, because it's like the Power Rangers, it's like when the Megazoids combine, it's like it creates the Ultra Megazoid. So like that's what we was thinking. And that's like the first show I remember watching as like my whole life is Power Rangers. So it just always kind of stuck with me like throughout. Power Rangers and Dragon Ball Z, like I like one of my two favorite shows. So
what was your favorite Ranger though?
Ranger? I can't lie, it was Tommy, but now that I'm like 31, it's a Black Ranger.
The Black Ranger was always the move.
Yeah, now that I'm educated of myself, I know my knowledge of myself, it's the Black Ranger.
Yeah, the funny thing is, with my little brother was into that shit at the time when it came out, and I used to always try to like sell him on the Black Ranger, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody really, used to go. I'd be like, nah, what about the black one though? You know what I mean? Like trying to throw that in there.
Nah, bro. As a kid, everybody liked the white one and the red one.
Because like he came with the joint, bro. Yeah, he had all that extra shit.
Yeah, Green Ranger. That was
Yeah, he was official.
Yeah. So I grew up on Power Rangers too, so I completely salute the name.
But if there's a Ranger that represent Megazoid, it'd be the Green Ranger, though.
The Green Ranger?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he played that little flute and it's on. It's on. It's on.
So let me ask you this: being that you guys have been making some moves, I mean, I've usually seen you guys like on the live scene, which is absolutely incredible. You guys have also collaborated with Motivate Marin over here. But who are some other people that you've collaborated with, and what are you currently working on that we should make the people aware of?
You want to go, Marco, first?
Man, the list is crazy. We work with Anson Raps, Trevor Holmes, Latrell James.
No, I'm saying he said, "What are we doing now?"
Oh, you want to go now? Oh, I thought someone wanted to go back.
He asked for both. He asked for both.
Both. All right. Latrell James, Oompa, Billy Dean Thomas, Balin, like Mark Marin, Acrobatic, yeah.
Najee Jamie, Sean Wire, Milk, Shaw Bennett,
Most High,
Kingdom,
Brandon Carell.
So you guys got a discography,
like Sebastian Michael, Like the list, yo, it just goes on. But as of right,
I'm gonna say this. Sorry to interject, but I'm gonna say this because this is a big platform. We got people viewing from all over the globe.
yeah,
These guys are the backbone of this generation of music that's coming from my city, Boston, New England hip hop scene, R&B scene. These guys are the backbone of that. Like, and it's funny that like I never really necessarily thought about it like that because like when you're in it, like you're just working and you just see things happening and you don't really think too much about it.
Facts.
But reflecting for this particular show, I'm like, yo, man, like these dudes are really like the backbone of what's going on right now. So I got to give y'all your flowers, man. Like, you know, like,
I'll take that. Thank you.
You know, like no bullshit, man. Like it's you know, and you know, for working with me, of course, like, you know what I'm saying, I you know, so much gratitude to you guys, but the next generation of people, like the guys that I really like and I really pay attention to, that I see as the future, like you guys are working with them and y'all are super close and y'all have, you know, there's just a synergy and an energy that's going on that y'all are very much a part of, man. So salute to you guys, man. And I just want to see y'all just put your foot on these niggas' necks, man.
We got no choice.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to say two more people. We had Hefe Replay, Boston Music Awards, Notebook T,
Miranda Ray.
Miranda Ray is incredible.
Miranda Ray,
incredible.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Miranda Ray.
Hello,
Yeah.
6 Atlanta.
6, yep. It just goes on, man. Like we don't stop. We keep going. But I will say for the updates, we have a project that's coming out next week. Well, this Friday actually. It's with Balin Megazoyd. It's going to be our third album.
Yep.
Neutral. So we already had Shift. We have Second Gear, and now the third one is going to be Neutral.
And
Friday. You said it's dropping Friday?
It's a mix of both records, like the sound of both records together. So
Wow.
All right, fine. They can find that on all streaming platforms, or where you guys
it's gonna
are
be
now?
everything. It's
All
gonna be-
streaming platforms, everywhere.
and go stream Najee Jamie's record Wild. I just produced. He just dropped that. I produced that one.
Yo, Najee's the truth. Najee's the truth,
Yeah.
man. One of my favorites to listen to right now.
Yeah.
Well, shit. You know what? What we're gonna do? We're gonna jump into a couple of beats and get back to Megazoyd. Trenchman, who we got next on the chopping block, bro?
Next up, we got Dask, and this is called Chill Bap. I think they're from France, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that stood for real. I can't tell. It's FR. I don't know what FR is, but I'm guessing that's for real. All right, cool. We're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. People online right now are saying keep it, beat tape material. But let's see what's good with the bros. Bros, man, is anybody here cutting this beat?
Yeah, it's the cut for me. I don't like
Oh, Marco. Why so, bro? Let's zoom in. Let's see what's good. Why so, bro?
I don't like the drums on it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. But I like the sample cut, so I don't like the drum.
Like all the drums, the kick and the snare, like everything.
Like, everything on the drums.
Yeah,
Ooh.
drums. Now I'm with Mark on. I was gonna pull out the safety
Same.
just to get rid of it, but nah, I'm gonna cut it too just because of that as well, man. you gotta switch the drum sounds up, man. But overall though, that sample selection was dope. It was chopped perfect. Just need some better drums, man. I can't let that slide. But I feel what people are saying. Like, you know, I see people saying like you know, sounds like some beat tape shit. Definitely has a certain aesthetic to it that's cool. Like I get it, but nah, man, I want to hear some shit that slap on that. Like it felt very Tribe on the sample, you know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking Tribe, so I wanted to hear some, you know, some drums that knock. You know what I mean? So
even if they were like tuned down, I probably would have been different vibe.
So damn. So wait, how many cuts is that then? We got a cut from Mark and Marcel.
I'm gonna cut from Marin.
Cut from Chop too. So it's a Megazoyd cut. A Marin cut. Trench, man, we doing anything with this? Are we saving this?
Nah, I'm cutting it, bro. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. The melody was cool. Like all I kept hearing is like, "You've just won your brand new car on The Price is Right."
Definitely.
Outside of that, yeah.
You remember that episode of Dave Chappelle Show when he was in the internet?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it, man. So it sounds like it's gonna be a
Cut it.
What up, Matt Plus?
Good effort, though.
What up, Brown Jewel? I see Brown Jewel in there. Of course, Mr. D-Dot Professor. What up? And Ephron, what up, man? I met Ephron before, too, on stage, man. Nasty, too. Salute.
bomb, man.
Oh, man.
Yo, who we got next, man?
Next up, we got D-Dot, bro. And this is called Textures.
Keep it.
I'm gonna say something, right? And let me talk directly to D-Dot. What's up, D-Dot, man? I'm telling you, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the day we cut your shit. Like we just cut it. Just straight unanimous cut it. Just because I think you just on the streak right now that we just need to cut it. You see how Marin just threw out the keep it all early? That shit don't need to be happening anymore, man. we don't need to be happening.
We pulling out the card. It's on credit.
Yeah, it's on credit.
Keep it credit.
Man. He's like the cheat code for 2020 and possibly 2021. But we're gonna see what's good right now on the B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Sounds like a cut already. Oh, yeah.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk that talk. Let us know would you keep it, would you cut it to hear someone special on it. I'm gonna go around the room and see what's good with the bros, man. Are we finally cutting the D-Dot beat today?
Hell no.
Nah.
That
That wasn't like his other joints that he's been sending, but it's still that shit's still sexy. Shit's fire.
I'm gonna talk to Megazoyd and see what's good. I'm gonna start with Chop, man. Chop, what's the word, bro? You cutting it?
Now I'm gonna keep it, and I respect that he was using chord progressions where I actually had to use like my musical ear, like, so I respect that. So
Yeah, he's a fellow keys player such as yourself. So.
Yeah, I could kind of tell because he was like going to like a 5/7 and stuff. So
Marco, man, you cutting this?
No, I'm keeping this.
He looked like he struggled to keep
It's a smooth, solid beat. This is solid. Nice chord progressions, nice bass.
Yeah, I like what you did to the bass, bro. I like what you. I thought the bass was different, but I like the different treatment he added to the bass, the slight distortion or whatever that was. It worked. So, damn, he made it again. Another keep it.
It's a keep it, man. Yeah, this had the drums that the last beat should have had.
Yes.
Let me throw this really up there, man. Let me see what's good.
I feel like I wanted to hear a comment on that shit.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Let's get one more in, man. Who we got next, bro? I know where that one's from.
Next up, we got
Yup.
Ibano Flolensky with Pasadiles or Diaz.
What is that? Marin, I'm looking like right at you. What is that, Marin?
I don't know.
From Puerto Rico.
Make some shit.
So we're gonna take a listen to this right now on the B Club Podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, now is that time to talk about it. Let us know in the comments. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go around the room and talk to the bros, man. Let me see, man. Let me Marco Marcel was doing something kind of interesting. I didn't know if it was a good thing or whatever, but let's speak on it, bro. I don't know if you were clapping or if you were just thinking on how you were gonna critique the beat, but what's the word? Are you keeping or cutting this beat?
Nah, it's definitely a cut for me. I
Definitely
was
a cut.
expecting, in the beginning, I was like, oh, snaps. It was weird in the beginning, and then it went to the transition.
Mhm.
I like where the transition was going, but the way that the beat executed, it just wasn't. Yeah.
All right, so let's see if Megazoyd thinks alike, man. Chop on keys. What's the word, bro?
Every beat we keep makes the tape.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn, why did I change something for you?
Well, it's because I like the beat. It's not even
Same.
that. It's just that I have a critique. That's all. Like,
Okay.
I just think that he should keep the pocket more on the drums, and then like that drum roll, do it like every like 8 or 4 instead of every 2. Because I think it gets in the way of like the words and stuff like that. But I like the beat though.
It's nightmare in Spanish. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
I'd say I'm gonna keep.
You said that at the wrong time.
Definitely did. So Chop's keeping it. Marco's not keeping it. Merriman, what's good?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it, man. Mainly because of the drums, man. I feel like, honestly, this is one of them type joints where you could have just left the sample as is, almost, man, and just let the sample rock. Because that's what was confusing me at first. Like when it started with the drums, I was like, nah. I actually had my flag ready because I was like, this is not gonna go nowhere. And then when the sample came in, I was interested. And then when the drums dropped back in, I was like, nah, those drums are not for that sample. So, you need a gritty loop for the drums, or just leave that shit alone. So yeah, I have to cut it, man. I'm gonna have to cut it this time, man.
Trenchman, what's the word, bro? You cutting too?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. The drums are weak, bro. But there was something I liked about it, so you're definitely going in the right path, I think. So miss some more shit.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's a pasadilla. Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Carter,
pesadilla.
Carter.
Pesadilla.
Pasadilla, right? Is that how you say it?
Pesadilla.
I don't know, man. So I got a question, man. I got a question for Megazoyd, man. Have you guys ever like argued and fell out And if so, how did you guys bring it back together? How do you guys solve arguments?
We argue hard all the time.
You guys like boxed off, and you guys train together and stuff. Like, how do you guys settle arguments? Because there's so much that rides on you two being a duo. Like, how do you guys?
I can speak for myself. It's never personal with me. I'm gonna say how I feel, but it's like if you're my brother, or it's like if you're like in my on my team, it's like, you know, he's just on my team. It's like I might yell at you, but it's like if somebody else is talking crazy about you, then it'll be a problem, you know. So
Yeah,
I try to be honest with people that I work like with Marco, so that he can be honest with me, so he understands. It's like, you know what I mean.
Is that the same thing goes for you?
Yeah,
Marco?
yeah, it's the same goes. I would say as far as like William and a few people, like he definitely holds me accountable, and it's not like he's not a yes man, and it's just like if it's something that I'm trash on, he won't have a problem telling me that, and vice versa. Like we hold each other accountable. We don't go to bare minimum with each other. If it's something that, you know, that we have a problem with, we'll speak on it. And yeah, we've been in heavy, heated arguments. Yeah, like it's only probably been a few times I might have like yelled or screamed, but other than that, like we also just hold each other accountable and look out for each other.
Yeah, y'all are brothers, man. Y'all are brothers. This is a perfect example of brothers, man. They like brothers, man.
that's really what it's about too.
Yeah.
Because if y'all know Chop, see, when I met Chop, I met Chop before he started messing with any software, any programs, and I was putting him on to Reason. The first thing out this nigga's mouth was, "Yo, I'm gonna be the best." I will never forget that shit. I was in my head, I was like, "You arrogant little motherfucker, sit down. You ain't even start yet." But nah, he always put in the work. Chop, you fired, bro. You fired.
Yeah, I'm not even done yet, bro.
I already know.
I'm still that same guy. Like,
I already know,
bro. Like, it's on, bro. I'm trying to get better and better, and I'm learning that it's like being it's about collaboration as well. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, for sure.
if you want to be a great producer, you should like try to work with other people who could do things better than you. So it's like,
Very true.
I think I'm good, but I know that this guy could do this better. I'm gonna go seek his help. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great producer. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to do now.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to both of you about this, man, because I know like you have both have the advantage, you know, being musicians and having a musician's ear, you know what I'm saying? But like, how does that translate into your production? Because I know sometimes it could, you know, music production and programming is much different than playing live.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, you know, when you're playing in a band or an ensemble, it's about things being right. You know what I'm saying? Things being correct. And then in beat making, things don't have to be correct. It just needs to feel good. And it's the feeling. So both of you, I'm gonna start with Marco. Like, how did that translate into your beat making? Like, how was that transition, you know, starting being a musician? And you started on the upright, correct? You was
cello.
Your cello. You was on the cello first, and then transitioning into actually programming and making beats. So was it a different language for you, and how did you transition into that?
It made it easier because like when you're playing, you know, classically, like you're watching the conductor. So whatever he's doing or she, whatever they're conducting, you have to pay attention to what they're doing. So if it's like the conductor slows it down, like we're doing exactly what they're doing. And the transitioning into making beats, it was simple, it's easy because it's digital, like it's more accurate than conducting. So I just fell right in like it was nothing. I would say the only difference is just like making compositions out of your head, because, you know, classically I was reading musical notes. That's where the creativity lies in. So
real quick though, before Chop answers, how was the transition though for you going to that, to like actual to the bass guitar? Like how did that happen?
Man, it's it's crazy. I had a crazy music teacher. Like he was just hard for no reason. Like I could have had a good day and then you find something that just like, yo, that was trash. Like, and I'm like, dang, like, can't satisfy this man. And
Are
it's
you
just
thankful
like,
for it though?
huh?
Are you thankful for that, like that level of pressure that you
No,
had on you?
I'm thankful for that pressure because it's just like not a lot of people are built to take that, and it's just like he really took me to the next level as far as that. He threw me into the fire. He's like, yo, since you think you all down the cello, play the bass. Like you're on the talent show, and you have to learn it. All the notes for the next month. Even all the bad notes I was making, he was screaming at me. And it was just like, dang, like I really got to practice, or he's just going to yell at me. So it's just like, since then, like I took that like RP, Mr. Washington. But yeah, he was just saying some crazy things. Like he's like, you're not going to Berkeley. Like all of this.
You ain't snuff him?
I was like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm going to Berkeley. Like so.
So fuck that. I'm going to Berkeley. Doom, 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 doom.
And he just challenged me, pushed me, and like before he had passed and everything, I see you. He said, "I see you as a son, and I see you progressing." And it's just like keep going. So yeah.
So did you like talk shit when you walked across the stage? He was
Nah.
like, yeah, what? Nah.
Nah, I was ready to leave. I wasn't. I wanted my diploma, and I just wanted to see my family.
What?
No.
Yeah, fuck that. I left my graduation like Tupac. I was spitting at everybody, bro. Everybody, man.
Like,
Fuck
give
that.
my diploma. Let me get on out. But yeah, before he passed, he was just like, "Yeah, I see you as one of my sons, and keep going, and never take that for granted."
How about you, Chop?
How is like my musicianship transferred to production?
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse for me because sometimes it's like, I want to get super musical and like do things, but it's like most people might not get it. And then sometimes I work with producers where it's like I start an idea off and it's like something like soul beat or something super musical, and it's like they don't even know how to like approach it. So like that's kind of like the curse of it, kind of where it's like you just thinking of things where people are kind of like trying to make a form of what they know. But like other than that, I love the fact that I could control rooms with playing, and like I could like do so many things, and I could translate that to my beats. Like everybody knows, like me, Kanye, and Dilla, and Just Blaze were like my heroes growing up. So I just wanted to like make beats that sounded as epic as what their beats sounded like, and so I would just learn the like chord progressions on the piano to match that, and then I'll just translate it to the beat. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. That's why sometimes in battles I have problems making like battle beats because like sometimes my beats are like more to like the musical side.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been sometimes I'll like strip everything down and just not even play it. I'll just sample and just try to make the grimiest beat. You know what I mean? But it's it all depends on how I feel on that day.
Well, I'll say this. You guys did send over a couple of beats, and normally I play them randomly, but I'll ask: is there one particular beat that I should play first as a good like introduction to the Megazoyd sound?
I say Bossing Up because it's like it's a sample, but it will also be musical, and he's playing the bass on it too.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Marin, you heard this before?
He just sent it to me, so I just heard it like 2 minutes ago.
All right, cool. So yeah, let's get some Megazoyd right now. So we're gonna listen to "Bossing Up" right now by Megazoyd on the Beat Club podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Bossed up. Big meetings at the round table. Hoes calling, I'll be down later. Plus that we gotta take us to the top. Got the haters shaking, earthquaking. I done shook the block. Music loud, I don't care if they looking now. Told her I'ma slide through when I'm trying to, but for now I do whatever make my paper stack higher than my volume. Yeah, I'm on a mission to get it though. That explain the rings that hit my phone. Either that or I brought a shorty to flip his on. Use a purse for a stash. The only time I bring a smoke rings. The only time I put a ring on the finger. Ain't nobody cleaner riding dirty as me. Couple big plays, I'm in a hurry to me. Hop up in the whip and I swear through the street. Chasing paper, got it flirting with me. It's time to start bossing up. Yeah. It's time to start bossing up. Yeah. Getting off that kid shit, staying on my business, focus on my mission, ain't asking for permission. It's time to start bossing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beat Club.
Hold on. Wait. Are these exclusives though, right?
Yeah, this is from the album dropping on Friday.
Oh, yeah, so you can't even
Snippets,
hear
y'all
the
I got little snippets.
little snippets. So they got to check it out on Friday. I'm gonna go to the next one though. The next one, can I pick Payday? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. We're gonna take a listen to Payday right now by Megazoyd. Let's get it. Let's go.
Woke up with some money in my pocket cause it's payday. Woke up knowing that it's going down, I'm screaming mayday. Visions of living better than this. Still getting work out with benefits. I've been getting it in, feel like I'm in beast mode. Got my eye on the door, I don't need the people. Fuck that direct deposit, give me that cash up front. Meet me out back and decide what you want. Got the bags in the trunk, hey. Got the bags in the glove, hey. We don't ask for a lunch break, want it then we come to you. Give me mine, ho. I ain't waiting for the fucking lotto. Squad gon' take over till niggas get cargo. On the road to beat the generation that bought homes. And y'all know intergenerational wealth and how far go. Look, I'm getting ahead of myself cause I just got paid. I'm just saying I won't blow it on and escalate. The people I look to got bother but they didn't say. So where they ended and where they started was the same place.
The Beat Club.
Hold on. Once again, these are snippets. These are things that you guys have to check out on Friday. When it drops on Friday, we're giving you snippets right now from Megazoyd. So we got another one right now called The Price. I'm gonna play that one next. It's by Megazoyd. Once again, these joints is dropping on Friday, streaming everywhere. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Right, give me that. All my life, from the side, this count, that's the price. Hey, bitch, no funny shit, this money shit. Hey, no funny shit, this money shit. Hey, that's the price. Been running all my life, baby. Thousand at the site, no discount, that's the price. I'm like, no funny shit, just money shit. Hey, wow, no funny shit, just money shit. Hey, just got paid to party, now I'm looking for the next check. If it don't go to the rent check, it's probably already spent it. Brought the paper to the plug, and now all my paper extended. High box the room for every time that we should have vented. Hey, kept it in, we
The Beat Club.
Yo, man. Let's clap it on one time for Megazoyd right now, man. Joint drops on Friday. Joint drops this Friday. You can check it out streaming everywhere.
Yo, shout out to Balin, man. Shout out to Balin. Big up to Balin. Yo, Balin inspires me like crazy because his work ethic is insane. That dude he just cooks, man. Like I'd be like, damn, yo, I'm slacking as much music as he puts out, man. He's incredible. And he's definitely held us down, man. Shout out to Balin. He came through for a Beat Club podcast live in New York City when we was touring. So he came through and held us down and killed it, man, and put on a dope set. Marco came through to that, matter of fact, too.
Yeah.
So salute, man. Big up to Balin, man, and of course Megazoyd on the production, man. These guys are incredible.
And shout out to Balin. He was while in New York, he was the first person to say I look like J. Cole and laugh in my face. While on the microphone performing his shit. You know what I mean? So he can definitely multitask, you know what I mean? But he definitely tore it up.
I just imagine his laugh right now, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man. So that joint's dropping Friday. What's the name of the album again? Neutral. All right, cool. And it's streaming everywhere this Friday, so be sure to go check it out, man. And how many tracks do you guys have on it?
11.
Yeah. So they only give us 3.
Yeah,
honestly, I want to send one more.
Send it over, man. We'll see what's good. So the tough thing about that is we play your joints and then we go into other people's beats. So now it's like, we got to see we can see what's up, And as you see in that corner, we're at a struggling 3 keep it's. You know what I mean? We need to make at least 5 more. So we'll see what's good, man. I got to go to Trent to see if he knows anybody on the list that's capable of bringing us to full, man.
All right. Next up, we got Jambone
Oh,
with Flip It.
wait, is this a new person or is this the same person?
Nah, that's the same person.
So this is from Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, cool. We international. I mean, all right, cool. We're gonna take a listen to right now the B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
This beat makes me feel uncomfortable. Crazy thing, I know this shit go hard in Kenya, though. I know this shit go hard, man. All right, Trench threw the flag on the play. We're gonna see what's good with Trench, man. What's the word, bro? You enjoying that beat this much? What's happening? Clean your camera. What happened? Oh wait, I think you muted, so I can't hear anything you saying. But I know you mean it though.
Got you. Yeah, the same thing we told him last time. I think on the last show, he needs better sound selection. Like the drum pattern I can get by, the drums I can get by, but the sounds and then the melody was a little rocky there.
Oh, they said it sounds like a low budget film. But you know what? There's still a bag attached. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'll go Trench, man. Yeah.
No, that's it, bro. He just need better sound selection. The sounds were too stark, man.
He got the drum. He got the 808.
Yeah, that 808 knocking Kenya, bro.
Yeah, when it started, that shit was lit.
Yeah. So
the Cheap Strange came in.
We're just gonna throw it out there, man. We ain't gonna say anything else, but I will say this: thank you for submitting and keep on submitting, because honestly, there's been a ton of producers who submitted early, and then as the show goes on through months and years or whatever, they get better and better, and we hear how they progress over the time. So thank you for submitting, and thank you for not being fearful of critique and such, because there's a lot of people that got some beats that won't even upload them just because they're afraid of what we got to say. So shout out to you. And shoot, if you know any other producers in your area, tell them to submit those beats as well. We want to hear what you guys got going on over there. But damn, yeah, that was dope. I mean, the fact that we got it from Kenya, not the full beat in itself. Just to clarify. Let's finish this folder, man. Who we got next?
All right, next up we got the directors with Drug Stories.
I like Drug Stories. All right, cool. I'm gonna take a listen right now to B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Flat, boy.
Please drop correctly, please.
The Beat Club.
I'm not mad.
I was expecting it to go somewhere else.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk that talk and see what's good with everybody in the room. Let us know right now in the comments, though, would you keep it, would you cut it, do you hear someone special on it? I'm gonna go to Marco Marcel first. What's the word, bro?
It definitely reminds me of like some, someone just said it. It Jet Life, Currency vibe. Yeah, it definitely gives me that vibe as well. Wiz Khalifa type of vibe. I like it. Yeah, you keep that.
You keeping that?
Yeah.
All right. Chop, what's the word, bro?
I hear NBA YoungBoy in this. Like,
For real?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
you going on it.
Okay.
But you keeping it though.
Mhm.
All right. So we got a Megazoyd. Keep it. We talk to the Geminis to see what's good. Motivate. What's the word?
Yeah, for all the same reasons, man. That sample was dope. I like the fact that he leaned into the sample as much as possible. You know, dropped the drums a lot. You know what I'm saying? Brought in the trap drums. Like it was a vibe, man. So I keep it.
Trench, man, you riding the wave?
Yes, sir. That shit was dope. I was kind of scared at first, but and they picked it up. It was perfect.
Yeah. I was expecting to go somewhere else. Then it kind of went down, but then once they added the additional percussion and picked it up, Gucci. So
Keep it.
RC, what up, man? What up, RC?
oh, we gotta give you a gunshot, bro. Boom,
I
boom, boom.
saw Kofi earlier. What up, Kofi? Tuning in, man. That's what's up.
See, I got shells, bro. I got shells. I'm gonna upgrade my gun for my birthday. My birthday's next week, so I'm gonna upgrade my gun. I'm gonna come through with a Uzi or some shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, happy belated birthday to my brother Chop, man. His birthday was exactly.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated, bro.
What you do for your? Did you do something incredible for your birthday? Like how do you celebrate your birthday during a time like this? What happened?
I went to the casino. I won $1,000. So
Oh,
Damn, ain't nothing better than that.
oh, damn! I did tell you there's a fee to be on the show, right?
what?
Oh shit! I love it.
So
So
that's
being
4 on the board. We need 4 on the
we need
board.
4 on the board. Thank you. This is why it makes sense for you to have friends that can count. That's what I'm talking about. We good. We got 4 on the board. 4 on the board. We need 4 more to make 8. And we just made it to that photo. Shout out to all the producers that actually got to keep it. Why are you listening to me? I got too many devices, man. I got Alexa, I got Bixby, I got Siri, just all these. Yeah.
Alexa said keep it. That's what's up.
Yo, shout out Flip Jackson, bro. We haven't seen
Jackson,
him in
what
a
up,
minute.
my G?
Shout out to Flip, man.
My guy. Oh, that's what's up. So, fellas, man, I mean, given that you guys have this project dropping on Friday, how many more projects could we expect from Megazoyd this year? I mean, it's still February, and you guys are working. So, is there like a certain quota you guys are trying to hit? Because I seen something with Trevor. Like, how many albums?
Yeah, that Trevor joint is coming out within like the next couple months. So we have another album finished ready to go. And honestly, it's like, yo, whoever wants to work, just hit us up. We can have more music, like, you know, like.
Where you at, man?
Yeah, yo. Mark texted me my birthday and said happy birthday, and I said, what did I say, Mark? I said we need more music together.
We do. It's long, well overdue, man. So
I'm gonna just say, Motivate Marin and Megazoyd just sounds like the MMM experience. It just like that's marketable.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes more than sense. I mean, ultimately, is this, man, and I've said it on the show before. Like, whenever I put out a project, Megazoyd has to be involved. Like, generally, like how it's been happening up until this point is that, you know, like I produce majority of my projects and then I bring them in to add the music to it. But I definitely want a project that they produce in its entirety. So it's definitely gonna happen. And the beauty of it happening is that these are my brothers. So it's not forced. It's not anything that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be easy to do. So
yeah.
All right. Well, we look forward to it. That's for damn sure. You guys been working together for a while, man. Oh, you sipping? Everybody sipping now?
Yeah, I'm sipping wine now. I was drinking juice at first.
Oh, I thought that was cranberry juice this whole time.
It was cranberry juice, but then I switched to this little wine.
Yeah,
white
Marco got to go get his wife.
Marco, like, yeah, let me
get you a drink, Marco.
Yeah, man. Let me get my drink.
Yeah, get your drink, man.
All right.
Yo, Loops, you know about these.
Little white wine, you know.
Oh, let me see those. Hold on. Let me see what you're doing right now. Let me see.
You know
yeah. The sour monkey.
Yeah, man. These joints is 9.5%. This is a beer, but it's 9.5%. So this is the equivalent of drinking like 4 drinks. You know, so this is my second one. So
because you got no work tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's everybody got a day off of work tomorrow.
I have to work tomorrow still.
Oh,
I'm not even sure. I gotta call my supervisor in the morning to make sure.
So what was I had a question for you guys about You guys also play at the church as well, right?
Yeah.
Now, how is it playing at the church? Like, how do you secure being at the church, like the church bag, and also the Megazoyd bag? Like, is there something that is a little bit more lucrative, not even lucrative, but does one thing pull you more than the other? Like, being that you do music for the church, but then you also do production beats, something that might be gritty, grimy, just a different feel and vibe artist. Like, yeah. Like, do you get pulled in one direction more than the other, or you're well balanced? And
I'm Megazoyd to the bone, man. I mean, like, church is like definitely a part of me. Like, I've been doing it for a while. It's always there, but church is somebody else's business, you know. Like, to be honest, if you really think about it, that's somebody else's literal business. So I just want to make sure that I own. You know what I'm saying? We have our own. So that's why we're going so hard with Megazoyd right now.
Dope. Anyway, is it like a Megazoyd beat store or anything out there, or the people just have to contact you directly to get?
Well, we sell beats on our website. I just started a Beat Star, so I'm gonna start getting into that. But for a while, I wasn't really like down to sell my beats online. I know it sounds weird, but I just kind of.
It's not weird, bro.
I feel you. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I would say I was like that, like, well, I just want to sell my beats, get profits and stuff, but I want to make rich music. Like, I want to make music that people are going to remember. I'm just like, I mean, you can buy my beats or whatever and do what you want to do, but if it's not substantial, it's just like I'm not going to really pay attention to it. I mean, thanks for the bag, but I want something that people are going to remember and people can feel. So.
And another thing is, like, I don't just give beats to people. It's like, any record that I do, I care about the record. I care about when the video is coming out. I care about like what's happening with it because it's part of my career too. Like, I don't look at it like it's just like, oh, like I'm selling a beat to somebody. I care about the actual song. So, yeah.
Have you ever heard a trash song over your beat? I have. I mean, my own beat. I've heard a trash song.
To be honest, no.
Really?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's fucking incredible.
I think that's an absolute fact because I've heard pretty much most of them.
So let me ask you this then. Being that you guys can play your own music, when it comes to getting samples, and let's say, I don't know, getting the idea or incorporating samples within your music, do you take it upon yourself to then go back and kind of play take up the space of the sample and play your own notes so that you don't have to worry about any of that? Or do you leave the sample in there, being that you have the luxury of playing it if you wish?
Now I sample more than I play instruments on beats now.
Really?
Like, yeah. That we have our first 2 albums, we barely played at all. All we did was sample. Cause it's like this thing where it's like, oh, y'all can't do this for real. It's like, no, bro, like we like that. So
now explain the process though. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's different circumstances, but talk about the process being a duo and how y'all come together and how it comes together to be a Megazoyd production, because like, you know, y'all both make beats individually. Y'all have your own ideas. And so, you know, each one of you take time to answer this question. Just like, you know, how do y'all both feel like the process works for you guys? Like, how do y'all know it's like, this is a Megazoyd joint? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what makes it that?
You go ahead, Marco. I talk too much.
It's like when we're in our zone. Usually when we're in factory mode, that'd be something that sticks out to us. Like, that probably be something that Liam produced, and I'd be like, "Yo, let me play bass on that," or he just like, "Yo, play bass on that," or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I hear, like, I'll try to throw some ideas out there for him, and vice versa. And whatever you see on my end, it was like, "Yo, let's play keys on that." I would say there's like one song that we really have with Sean Wire. I just recently updating it on that, and it's just like, that's where we like have our pure music form, no samples. It's just us, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's another beauty that we can go. Like, we don't really have to just rely on sampling. If we really want to go out and on y'all musically, like, we can go ahead and do that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's just essence of it. If we want to add strings, like score, have somebody collab with us on that, like we can do that. Like,
shout out to Sean Wire too, man. I never met that man, but I'm a fan, man. He's incredible, man. He's
a ninja. Like,
yeah, shout out to Sean. He was in the comments too. He's probably still listening, man. But if you are still listening, man, salute to you, bro, man. You're a genius at this shit, man. Big up to you.
Go ahead. My bad, bro.
Oh, me. Yeah. Can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
just more so like what's the process? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like both of y'all y'all both can make beats yourselves. Y'all both track shit on your own. So like what's the process that makes it a Megazoyd production? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's usually when I start like jumping up and down or something, or like just getting amped.
That's real.
When I start like talking my shit, like yo, we're this, we're that. It's like I'm not even trying to be cocky. It's just the energy. It's like yo, we're about to do this, we're about to do that, and then it's like we just get energy and we go. So most times it's like sometimes it's like I'll like start an idea and then Marco's like, bro, I'm about to play bass on that, or he'll start an idea and I'm about to play keys on that. But sometimes I'll go through his laptop and I'll just like go through it. Like we literally could take each other's laptops home. Like we don't have no like barriers with each other. Like if you have my laptop, I don't care what you do with my beats. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I like go through his laptop and like see if I like any joints, and then I'll take them out and I'll do what I want to them.
That's called trust.
Yeah.
I don't do that with nobody.
That man said the laptop.
I don't do that with nobody.
Laptops like it's like literally it's my beat is his beat, his beat's my beat. So
that's what's up.
Yeah,
trust.
I feel that.
That's key. That's a jewel for collaborators out there. Trust.
I love both of y'all, bro. But I don't think I'm gonna let y'all borrow my laptop.
Because I feel so strong about like how I feel about myself that it's like, bro, boy wanted could leave his laptop with me. It's like I feel like if I took something from his laptop and like stole it, I feel like I'll be a sucker for that. Like that's the type of thing I am. So that's not me.
All right, well, I guess I gotta work on my trust. Bro, let's get into these beats, man. We gotta wrap up these beats so we can get to this 8 if possible, man.
The real question is what you got on that laptop you ain't trying to share, nigga.
Ain't going through my shit. Depends what browser you open. That's all I gotta say.
Hey man, we brothers, man. Your flap is mine.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
They for the streets, man. They for the streets.
So enough about my laptop. We got next.
Next up we got Ariana Best, and this is called Ocean View. And I've never heard this name, so I'm gonna assume this is a newbie.
From Massachusetts. So you better hold it down on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, it's quiet. Oh.
The Beat Club.
I'm just gonna turn this down. Yeah, Beat Club, let's talk about it. Let's know, would you keep it, would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? I'm just gonna cut it because it's not my cup of tea today.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it as well, man. It's the drums. It's the drums.
The drums, the hats.
Yeah, it's all the drums. You know what I'm saying? Like the music is dope. Like it sounds like, like that sounds like a dope sample pack joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like put that shit in the sample pack and let somebody have fun with it. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
I think we all cutting this.
Yeah,
Trent,
wasn't
my bad.
bad.
I was about to say something. What happened?
Nah, it just sounded. It started off like a penny wetter, but then the well dried up type shit.
Damn. Well, can't drop on Valentine's Day. That's all bad. Oh,
Good
we ain't-
foundation though. Good foundation.
Yeah.
Well,
That's all.
who we got next, man?
Next up, we got Baggy Lean with Who It Is.
I know he's from Canada. All right, cool. Let's take a listen to it right now. The Beat Club Podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about this one.
Throw the flag on the play.
Yeah,
The
I'm being
flag-
nice compared to my last time I was on the show.
Yeah. We heard the flap. The flap made a cameo on the beat. I don't know if you heard it though.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like 24 flaps. 24 flaps. Yeah. This is like someone's getting popped. Anybody here cutting this beat?
Yeah, I think we're all cutting it. It's a unanimous cut.
Dang, it's
Yeah.
crazy because the drums are there.
Yeah, they were there, bro.
They were there.
There was,
Yeah.
there was a lot of things about this beat that I like. I definitely will not front on that. I agree with you, Marco, but overall, gotta cut it.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah. I feel like Baggy Lean really does have his own sound. He's just like right there to polishing it because the first like 2 or 3 beats he sent, you could hear like he has something in his head, but it's just not. I don't know. It's maybe not coming out the way he wants it to all the time.
You getting there though, because I
Yeah,
kind of
for sure.
mess with this, like,
Yeah,
but
I hear it.
all right, we throwing out the cut it.
Yeah,
Beat
Ooh,
Crook,
the struggle.
what up? Shout out to the Beat Crook.
Beat Crook, you right on time, bro, because you up next.
Oh,
And this is called Rock Their Heads.
Pause.
Trying to grab hold of what you can't control. Now you on floors for the sight to behold.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, B Club, let's talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? Do you hear someone special on it? We're gonna make this quick with the bros. And is anybody here cutting this beat?
I'm keeping it.
I'm gonna keep it. Megazoyd,
I'm keeping it.
Chops keeping it.
Yeah, I really love the snare. Whoever that is, send me the snare, bro.
So we gotta keep it. We gotta keep in the comments. I like this. Keep it right there from Butterfly. Keep it blood clot.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw out my safekeeping. I'm gonna throw away my safekeeping right now. I'm gonna throw out the safety. It was cool. There was a whole lot about it that I liked. You know what I'm saying? So I'll throw out the safety.
All right, so we got one safety from Marin, but everybody else is keeping it, man. So sounds like it's gonna get kept.
Keep it.
And we can do better because we got that 5 on the board, man. We're 3 away from making a beat tape. 3 more, man. So Trent, what's the word?
Yo. Next up, we got Jetson Music with Dot.
Yo, where the fuck are our flying cars, bro? Like, why don't we have that yet? Like, the Jetsons came out when I was younger, bro, and I thought the 2000s we should have had the flying cars already.
I think we do have flying cars. I just think we don't have the infrastructure for it yet.
Yeah,
people can't drive.
Yeah, we got to figure out the airway traffic.
The air taxis, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking with it right away. No, sir.
You know, imagine now like the traffic in the air, like motherfuckers will be crashing.
Yeah,
like
will be over, bro.
Be crashing like a motherfucker.
What would the speed limit have to be on those things though? Like if you're flying,
what? That'd be 200.
You can't get nobody
fly at like 20,000 feet, 10,000 feet, like.
Nah, you can't be that high because it wouldn't be. You can't have it that high. It would have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely like in the 3,000 feet range, maybe.
And we would have no sunlight. They would block all the sunlight.
But how fast do you think those joints would go? Like in the air, you know what I mean? Like there's no lanes.
They got to go like 200 at least.
So you would give.
That's kind of low.
What?
This dude here.
200 would be kind of low.
How much pressure does it need to?
I don't know.
700?
I don't know.
I drive on the ground.
I don't trust them people in the air at all at 200. I think you need to give them like 40. I drive around farmers market. They don't need 200 miles per hour in the air, bro. They need like 25, 30.
Yeah, that's
respectfully.
That's just coming though. It's definitely gonna happen, but
it's gonna be this way.
Well, shit. Who we got next, Trench? Jetson Music, right? Is that what
yeah.
All right. I need a flying car, bro. Let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
So you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or ain't nobody.
The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let us know what it is. Keep it or cut it. I'm going to talk to the bros to see what's good. If anybody here right now cutting this beat. Chop says no. Marco, man, you cutting this joint? Listen, nah.
He said he's not cutting it.
He didn't look like he wanted to let you say, nah. Motivate, man, you cutting this joint?
Now I'm actually keep it, man. This sounds like a beat tape type of beat for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like my least favorite part was the drums, but at the same time, the drums still worked. Like, and I like the sample a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'll keep it.
All right, cool. Trench, man. What's the word?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my safety on this one. I liked it, but I feel like it could have did a little more. Just a little bit.
So what you're saying is we have 6 keepers now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep it.
Look at us. Now, look, I know we want to make the beat tape, but don't just be letting anything slide. That was all right, though. That was all right. So
yeah, it was cool.
It was good.
I can hear it in the mix.
It's a safe cut.
I'm never. Who we got next, bro?
Next up, we got Stanley Ipkiss, and this is called On the Line.
Cool. We're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, because we got to talk about this one, and I got to go to Chop. I got to go to Chop, man. As soon as it dropped, Chop just started shaking his head, and I have to know why, man. So, Chop, man, what's the word? You digging this beat, bro?
It's I'm so conflicted because it's like I love the drums. Like the snare he uses is fire. I like the B section of the sample chop. I just don't like the you know, everybody knows that sample. You know what I mean? I would have just tried to like flip it another way or something like that.
So with that, I mean, you said a lot of stuff you liked. Would you keep it or are you cutting it?
I'm cutting it.
Marco, man, what's up?
I mean, it's it's the cymbals and a hi-hat for me. Everything else goes. I mean, I'm torn on this one. I'm gonna go keep it. I'm keeping it.
You're gonna keep it? So we gotta keep it and then cut it from Megazoyd.
You gotta torn keep it.
Merriman, what's the word?
Yeah, I was torn as well. I mean, you know, like Chop said, we know this sample, you know what I'm saying? Bless you. We know this sample, you know, that Lynn Collins joint, you know what I'm saying? Like from My Shacha and when 50 used it. Like the sample itself is so hard that like you almost don't need to add any drums to it. That's one of them joints too, man. That if you listen to that Lynn Collins joint, like that song, like that beat, like is incredible on its own. So like when it's been used, like it's like I said, like I forgot which joint when 50 used it, what the name of that song is, but it was like the straight sample. Yeah, exactly. But LL used it for I Shot Ya, classic record.
Isn't that Cream?
Huh?
Cream?
Nah, not Cream. It's a song, but the song to definitely note is I Shot Ya by LL Cool J, and it got like it has Keith Murray on it, it got Foxy on it. Yo, that like, and when you hear that, it's like my man Taylor Mader said, it's tough to match up against those joints that were already done with that sample. So that's why I have to cut it. Like it was cool, but you didn't do anything different on the flip to make it be like you use the exact same part. So I have to cut it because of that. Because I Shot Ya in that 50 joint, both two yeah, I Shot Ya by LL Cool J. Classic joint.
So I'm gonna say this to kind of go against what Marin is saying. Kind of agree, but also disagree a little bit. I feel as though this record, because of its familiarity of the sample, if we had an artist, like an actual like A-list, B-list artist, jump on a track like this, because of that, paying homage to, you know, where we know the sample to be from, I think it would be a whole new sample. It would be a whole new hot song. You know what I mean? I feel like people will know where the sample came from, but respect the artist on and them do their thing. Like, I mean, who knows? Just to like, go ahead, bro.
No, I said possibly, yeah. Like I can hear Uncle Murder or somebody on that shit, you know, talking shit.
Like something like, oh yeah, I rock with that. Like I can't think of it right now. I can't think of a good example, so I'm not gonna say any examples. But yeah, so for that, I thought it was pretty cool, decent little vibe to it. I like what you did with, especially with the drums. Like the drums were there knocking. I'm gonna keep it, but what do we got? So Marin, that was a what from you? That was a cut it.
So we got 2 keep it's and a cut it so far.
So it's Trench.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. I agree with you, Loops. 100%. If I heard some bars on it, this would be one of them joints that I just put on repeat and recite the whole song, all the verses completely. This is one of them joints. I get that feeling from it.
They going crazy on it. Marco, how you feel about it? I ain't hear what Marco said.
Nah, I said I was torn about it because of the hi-hats. I don't like the hi-hats and the cymbals.
He had a torn keep it.
And I kept it.
Okay. So it's getting kept. Yeah.
All right, fellas. So I'm gonna say this: we only have a couple beats left, but the good news is we're at 7, which means all we need is one more. So if we do make it to 8, I'm sorry, let me take if out of the vocabulary. When we do make it to 8, you guys will have to think of a name of this beat tape. So hopefully you guys can come up with something now because it looks like it might happen. But let me throw up that 7, make sure it's official, and it might happen. All right, cool. Trench, who we got next?
Next up, we got Smart Boy Beats, and this is called Lesson.
Keep it.
We got Marin's Keep It. Let's
Keep
get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk that talk. See what's good. I seen chopped off the thumbs early, man. So hopefully, it's still a good choice, man. Hopefully it's still a keep it. So I'm just gonna ask everybody right now, man, is anybody in this room cutting this beat?
Nah, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw out the beat of the week nomination for this. This is it, and it wasn't nothing that was like too crazy about this, except like for me, like as a writer and artist mode, like I was coming up with bars to this, like it was in the pocket, and I like the little accents, little things that were thrown in there, the little bass in there, through the little synth in there, here and there, like. I would go crazy on this. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rap for 2 minutes straight on this. So I'm gonna thought the beat of the week nomination is one of the better beats we heard today. Between this and the D-Dot joint, and yeah, we anti D-Dot today. So
Facts. No love for D-Dot on Valentine's Day, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna throw out my beat of the week nomination for this.
All right, cool, man. I'm gonna say just from like listening to it, I agree with Marin. I like all the little subtleties, even the things that you even had like lower as far as the percussion. Like I think there's like a clap that's at a lower volume on like the the second or fourth snare or something. It's real subtle, and you have like some little snares behind it that are subtle as well. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Everything was dope, family. So keep it from everybody. Did we just make it to 8 though?
Yes, sir.
For real? No play?
Keep it. No play. For real.
Bro, that was a struggle and a half. Let me throw the 8 up there, man. So let me see. And we only have 2 beats left. Let's see what's good. So Megazoyd, let me just ask you now, based off of the beats you already heard, do you think you have a name for this beat tape just yet?
Y'all can use the private chat to come up with the name if y'all
Definitely.
want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yo, you also said you have more beats. How many beats? You have 2 beats?
2 more beats.
Yeah.
Can we replace beats?
You want to replace shit? What you mean? You want to take one out? Like if we get another,
because there might be a beat that's better than a beat that's already on the tape already.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Oh, beat 7. I have that to be replaced if the other 2 is better.
Which one is that? Oh, the
beat
Jetson
7 was
Oh,
that
no,
much.
the Stanley. Yeah.
Yep. We'll put that in the private chat so we could just have it there.
Yeah.
All right. I typed that all messed up, but yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Rockweiler
started it off, bro.
Yeah, Rockweiler implemented that to the show, so I'm not mad at that. So I'm with it.
All right. So let's get through these 2 beats, man. Trent, who we got next, bro?
Next up, we got Technology with Where Do We Go?
All right, let's take a listen right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it to cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. right, B Club, let's talk about it. Would you keep it? Would you cut it? You hear someone special on it?
Somebody else throw it out there.
I'm throwing it out there. Beat of the week.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
somebody else
throwing it out there.
Yeah, it was stuff that definitely got to be replaced with this.
That's what you're replacing?
Well, you got it. So that replaces Beat 7.
Beat 7. All right, bomb.
Go with the
I got no feedback for this joint, man.
Yeah, that's your hard body karate.
Yeah, that was a problem. Let's get to this last one, man. See what's good. Do we make it to 9 or do we knock someone out? See what's up right now. Trench, who's the last person on the chopping block, bro? You're muted.
Last but not least is Toby Jacobs with "Let My Third Eye Speak." Didn't we hear this shit?
This is possible. I don't know. We can find out right now on the B Club podcast. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go. It's about to get weird, bro.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
AV was wiping down his camera. What's good, bro?
That ain't it.
We in agreement?
It was cool.
I like
it. Just ain't it.
Yeah. There was something about it I liked too. No bullshit. Like there was something
That's
about
right.
it. I
Mad Lib.
Huh?
Mad Lib.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, I feel like I just knew what they were going for. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they didn't execute it. Like especially like when the drums dropped. Like sonically, the drums just weren't mixed right and tweaked right. But I knew what they were going for. You know what I'm saying? I gave away my safekeeping, so I'm gonna have to cut this. But I like the energy, so I'm just gonna have to cut it though.
We all cutting it because AV threw the flag. I mean, Megazoyd, y'all keeping it?
Cut it.
It's a card.
I probably would have safe kept it, but
you
I
did.
already used mine.
So here's the deal, y'all.
We have too long, by the way.
It did. we got 8 beats, which means we did make a beat tape. You know what I mean? Round of applause to all the producers. You guys can say. But here's the deal. So we have some unfinished business that we got to do before we actually wrap up the show. The first thing that we got to do is, because we have these 8 beats, Megazoyd, it is on you to decide what is the name of this beat tape. So what's the name of the beat tape that we have going on, man?
What you got, Marco? I got one.
I don't even have a name right now. I can't even.
All right, Chop, it's on you.
Mine's this is my theme right now. Skills pay the bills, man. That's what I want to call it. Skills pay the bills.
Skills pay the bills.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, cool. Trent, you got that? You got that over there? All right, cool. The other thing that we got to handle, man, is we also have to settle this beat of the week thing. We have 2 nominations for beat of the week. Make sure I have this correctly. Marin threw out Smart Boy beats, and then we also decided on Technology's joint. So we're going to play those head to head, and we make a decision on which one is the winner of beat of the week for today. So let me check right now. He said, what is it? Smart Boy. Where you at, bro?
Smart Boy in Tech.
Yep, I got it. So first up, Smart Boy beats. Let's get it. Let's go. to make that decision right now. Technology. Trench, you technology? Marin, everybody technology on this one?
Yeah, technology got it.
Technology, it is what it is, man. You just got beat of the week from the B Club podcast. Clap it up for you, man. We're gonna play that joint in the background real quick.
Dope.
So we got 8 on the board. We interviewed Megazoyd, and now it's time, Megazoyd, man. You guys let everybody know what you guys got going on coming up that they can look out for, where they can reach out to you. Now is your time to plug yourself and plug the projects you got going on, man. So the floor is yours.
Well, you could definitely reach us on Instagram at It's Megazoyd. That's ITSMEGAZOYD. It's Megazoyd. If you go in there in the bio, you can find me and his page. So yeah, and we have Neutral coming out on Friday with Balin, and then we have Trevorzoid coming out with Trevor Holmes in the next couple months. So look out for that.
Waiting for that one.
Marco, anything else you want to add?
I just want to say, just stay posted. We're gonna have more live performances coming soon. Just stay tuned. Like, we have more content, everything.
All right, man. And now, man, we're gonna go to Motivate Marin, man. What's the word, bro?
Hey, man, like I always say, man, love is the answer and the cure. Check on your loved ones, let them know that you love them. And I don't know what to say, man. My brothers in music, man. My little big brothers, man, because they teach me so much, man. Y'all teach me so much. Megazoyd, man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything. Y'all contributed to the music scene. Thank y'all for everything y'all contributed to my career in music. And I look forward to working with y'all brothers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm alive, brother, these are my brothers in music, man.
Same here, brother.
All right, man. Trench, man, what's the word?
Ain't shit really. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody else who celebrates it. Strap up. Don't get trapped up. Yeah.
With the clap up.
Yeah.
Bars.
Keep working on your craft. Practice makes progress.
All right, cool, man. I guess I'm gonna take this moment, man, just to say thank you to everybody for tuning into the B Club Podcast and letting you know that you can follow us on social media at B Club Podcast everywhere, as well as the bclubpodcast.com, where you can go and submit beats 24/7. Even when the show is not airing, you can upload your beats any given time, as well as any battle beats for First Sunday, which is coming up soon in March. So upload those beats now and make sure they're fire. On top of that, I guess my little gem would be fall forward, man. Fall forward into your blessings, like all of them. If you're not prepared, fall forward, because the best thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna grow from it. The worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna learn a lesson from it. Either way, you've acquired something from it that you didn't have when you started. So fall forward. Besides all that, man, Megazoyd, thank you guys so much for taking the time today, man. We're gonna clap it up for you guys one more again.
Thanks for having us again, man.
Brothers.
And I just want to say, man, keep doing everything that you guys have been doing. And like Marin said, put your foot on niggas' necks, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, put your foot on their necks and don't let up. Like, honestly, I've heard Megazoyd's name for a long time, maybe 5 out of the 6 years. It needs to be more and more of a household name, man. I wish you guys many more blessings, man. And I look forward to the projects you guys drop. And honestly, continue being humble, because it's a beautiful thing to be chopped the great and still be humble. You dig what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much, man. And shout out to everybody watching live. And because I can say it on radio, I'm gonna say it right now.
We out.
The Beat Club.